The woman has called pastors in the church and elders, some elders, thieves. She said, Moya Crawford.
Kwabena from wo bishop so suffocate to us so. I saw him paying for steward for so Moya Crawford.
She said they are thieves. The pastors in the church are thieves. Now me say, for a woman to get this courage to say this in the first place, bro, she's standing on something. And what the boss my brain be say, when this woman was talking, the people in the church, like the women there, they didn't try to stop her. It means that some of the women in that said they have planned and had the conversation, and they said, oh, let the gangalia say the matter for us. Oh,
Kwabena from wo bishop so suffocate to us so. I saw him paying for steward for so Moya Crawford.
it could be that the women didn't have any idea, but this woman said, this thing that these pastors are doing to me, no, I don't like it. They are armed robbers. Let me give you the big totos, the totos, and the extra totos of the story. So there was a preaching during their service. This happened at Wesley Cathedral in Sunyani, where when the pastor finished preaching, the preaching for that service was about tithe. Now the pastor was talking about why people should pay tithe and how important it is for people to pay tithe. So when the pastor finished preaching, this woman decided that, no, I have a question. I don't understand certain things that the pastor said. The woman said that the woman was making a statement according to the pastor's preaching. That, pastor, when you were preaching, you said this and this, and the pastor corrected her to say that, no, it's not me who said it. This is what the Bible is saying.
Yet also be a mostly will be a bit to so do now you're robber.
And you mean I make a Bible?
Bible neka. Papa
Then the lady let us say that, and if that's the case, yeah, then you, the pastor, and this elder, you people, this minute, you people are thieves. Hey!
Kwabena from wo bishop so suffocate to us so. I saw him paying for steward for so Moya Crawford.
Now, according to the woman, she said that the pastor said that if you don't pay tithe and your something dies, you lose a relative, or something happens to you and you need help and you don't pay tithe, we will not support you. This was the statement that the pastor made that didn't sit well with the woman.
Serious.
Okay.
Moya Crawford. Papa wo kasa no sta ka bibi she ho say say ugba mi wu untua tight obi bi wu momma o tom.
Now the woman is saying that if people pay tithe and the people are in trouble, they lose a family member, why don't you pick some of the tithe and support these people?
From one can say obi bi wu a yemfa tight enkotua one kind wom. Papa said, me de me ho yemfa nto ho a now can be say obi ye.
Now she's saying that the tithes no dear. It's not what the church will tell her to pay, is what she will pay. What she will pay is what she wants to pay. It's not the church who will tell her that pay this amount. If she has this money, this is what she will pay. And the rest of the tithes, she used to do whatever she likes outside.
Kind of woman. Papa said, me de me ho yemfa nto ho a now can be say obi ye adwuma contractor. Otimi tua tight. Fine. Me ye adwuma. Said ye wo kan no sta na tie. I can pay tight. Me to tua. Tight kese pa. Me tua o. Dia ma me tua ne say. Dia me pe na me de ba. Dia ka na me de ba gya dia me pe wa abontene. Fine. Me ma me be.
The lady went ahead to say that she knows that her father is dead. Everybody knows that her father is dead. But her mother will die soon, or the mother will die one day because the mother is old. Now, when the mother dies now, and so she was trying to explain that her mother is coming to die, and the pastor was like, oh, Charlie, hurry up and talk what you are saying. You are wasting time. And I was hey, let me finish talking.
Papa de obi anim sa asafu mu wa wudada etare me moma so
To body tougher.
enti bi papa ja me kwa me kasa wie kwa do obi ankasa bi me no ano na yate ase.
Now when I finish talking, nobody talks again. Crampona, they will understand. She said, when she finish talking and nobody will talk again, poor, the people there will understand.
Enti bi papa ja me kwa me kasa wie kwa do obi ankasa bi me no ano na yate ase. Papa de etosu bi.
See, once again, let me say this thing. I have a feeling that this woman spoke under some authority. Either, like I said earlier, either she and the women in the church sat down to think about it before they started. She was the gang leader to come and say it in the church, because this thing she said means say it really worried them. And you see the way when she was talking, nobody was saying, "Oh, Madam Tanasi, oh, Madam." No, everybody was quiet. So it is fishy. It is what? Fishy. But you see, I agree with this woman to some point, and I disagree to some point. We'll come to that. Share your thoughts in the comment section while we continue the story. So this woman is saying that her mother has come to die. Now she know what the pain and be say. The mother has been paying tithe for so many years. Now when the mother dies, the church will give the mother 500 Ghana cedis. So she's saying that you there imagine the number of years she has paid tithe, and then when she dies, the church gives her 500 cedis. Then what is the essence of the tithe that the people they are paying? This is what the woman said.
Tithe no a wo ka ho asem no. Me ma mi e ba be wu no nyanwuye. Na ma be tua tithe kuku dame. Na wa be asori ma be yi asori ba tan ku. Abeyi 5 million. Say mon famra. Na ma pay 50 million dia be tua tithe. Afi the kambom say saying. Okay.
She said that, you see, the time that they were paying welfare, they were doing welfare was like 10 cedis. And that time, if you have just 5 cedis and you go and pay the welfare, somebody will support you with another 5 cedis and you go and pay welfare. But now, they've made the tithes like some compulsory. I'm summarizing what she's saying. They've made the tithes like some compulsory thing that if you don't pay tithe and something happens to you, we will not support you. If you don't pay tithe and you are sick, we will not give you money. If you don't pay tithe and your family member dies, we will not support you. If something happens to you, we will not support you. That is the woman's point. The woman's point is that why should it be that you should pay tithes before the church will support you? Because the church, the aim of the church is to spread the gospel, but they have capitalized it that they are not paying tithe, and then because of the tithe, if you don't pay tithe, you not support you, don't pay tithe, you not do this, you not do that. They should look at the number of people in the church. Now people are not coming to church because it has gone to do like the tithe has become some compulsory thing. This is what the woman is saying.
Time na ye tua welfare no. Na dan na mu ye ma. Obi nya adwuma. Na oni sika ode ye adwuma obetua tithe. Mo say an say obi bi wu nya asema wan tua tithe a wo ma. Obepe den wa ha. Okay. Papa train. No, ye tell me untumi fa. Papa train. Papa train. Fine. Time na ye tua welfare no. Na ye dan mu ye ma. Because on your Juma crown, we bet 10 cities or 5 cities with welfare. Obeka cost support. Na ne on your Juma no bet na ha. Na what be our bet na ha. That be our bet na be wu. Ne when your problem. Mostly won't you tight into one or obet ya already.
I agree with this woman to some point. To the point that if you don't pay tithe and you're in trouble, do not support you and all those things. That part there, I think, say, if you don't pay tithe and you're in trouble, you see, she said earlier in her post that some people are not even working. The jobs that they are doing, they are menial jobs, they barely make proper means. And because they are working, they have to pay tithe. It has made it difficult for those people to come to church. But rather, the goal is to focus on spreading the gospel. So those people, if they're able to pay welfare, she believes that it is enough. Not everybody will get money to pay tithes, but if they're able to pay welfare, they think it is enough. Now, I think that if you don't pay tithes and the church doesn't support you, then if it's that way, then nobody will really actually go to church. If the person doesn't pay tithes, you don't necessarily need to support 100%. Even if you support with 10%, it is fine. Mind this. See what the woman said. No, I don't 100% agree with her. I agree with her to, like, let's say 75%. The place I disagree with her was the part that she said the pastors are criminals or armed robbers or thieves. That part, no, the 25 I disagree, because that part of the whole thing she said, that part was like 25% of what she said. Her focus was on the fact that, one, if people pay tithes, when they die, their family member dies, the church gives the family 500 cedis. She doesn't see it to be reasonable. That is one. And two, she doesn't understand why if you pay tithes, if you don't pay tithe and something happens to you, the church will not support you. So these were her two main concerns, which It's laudable. It's laudable. Say, yeah, if you pay tithe and then Charlie, something do you, then they give you 500 cedis. They Charlie, that one dear. No fine, because the money you've paid, son, is more than that 500 cedis. So if you are in trouble and they are supporting you, at least they should meet you halfway. Makes a lot of sense. Talking about the fact that if you don't pay tithes, the church will not support you when you are in trouble too. No? Some way, then the person should stop the church. Do you understand? It means that the church, the person is coming safe. No? Even if the whole church in the class, sorry to me, buano. That one dear, I also don't agree. But the part she said that the pastors are thieves, dear, that part she didn't try. That one there, she didn't try. She could have made her point without making that statement. That part she didn't try. But aside that, everything she said, I agree. This is my opinion. Share your opinion with me in the comment section. I mean, I want to know what you think. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Share your thoughts with us. I love you guys so much. My name is Kwabena Liquid. This is the Kwabena Liquid Network. This man told this woman is trending. And we want to hear what you also think in the comment section. I love you guys so much. I'm out. Peace.